Hello everyone, here we have a vintage, mint, still in the box, still in the packaging, Sony reel-to-reel player, model TC-252D, exact same one as that one, which is running slow. This one is brand new, still wrapped up, box within a box. See, it's got some damage. The United States Parcel Smashers, you know, I'm assuming they did this. I know if you, unless the box was damaged when he dropped it off. It's like somebody stabbed it with a pencil several times. Focus, stupid. Not focus. God damn it. See? Like somebody just stabbed it with a pencil or something, trying to probably see what's in it. I don't know if the post office did that. I know when I've taken boxes to the UPS store that they claimed wasn't up to their standards, you had to sign a waiver relieving them of responsibility should contents get damaged. But it's a box within a box, so let's see how deep the puncture marks go. If this is punctured too, then it was intentional. Maybe somebody jabs something in here, probably trying to see what's in here. There's some damage on the other side of the box too. Come on, this thing's fucking heavy. See? I seriously, this is something the post office had to have done. Fucktards. Damage here. All sorts of marks. What did they do? Fucking kick this thing? Well, let's get the inner box out and see what we're dealing with. Alright, got the box out. Examining it, this does have some damage too, right here. And was probably kicked by the post office people. Other than that, I don't see any other signs of damage. No pokey holes. One thing I noticed on here is a sticker. 220 volts, 60 hertz. They code up to 120. Is this the 220 volt model? Which means I'm going to have to get a damn adapter if it is. TC-252D, the same model as that one. That's 120. This one's 220. Oh, we're going to have problems if it is. Let's look at the goodies that came with it. Got wires. Got replacement jacks or plugs. One empty reel. Another empty reel. Warranty. Think I put in a warranty claim? Authorized U.S. service station list. Sony Corporation. Japan. Any of these places even still exist? All these different service centers you could take this place to back in the day. Shame. I do have a couple places by me that do specialize in vintage equipment, so it's still shrink wrapped. Well, let's get out of the packaging and see what we're dealing with. More goodies. Let's see. Tape talk. Like all the different like abbreviations, like IPS abbreviation for tape speed in inches per second. Inverter, a device to change one type of electrical current to another, frequently used to obtain 110 volts alternating current for operation of a tape recorder in an automobile. level indicator, loudness control, ground, head alignment, all the different like things here, patch cord, mixer, we got here. What's this thing? Keep the heads clean in all surfaces over which tape travels. Just gotta clean it. What are these? Sony service says, please don't plug me in until you have installed a 3-prong grounded wall outlet to match plug. Time delay or standard fuse installed in your fuse box. If your electrical supply uses fuses, correct size and type is stamped on the unit's number plate. On some models, position switch on underside control box to proper 208 or 230 volts. So this is a 230. On the back here, important 115 volt models. For personal safety, this appliance must be properly grounded. Another one. 3 of the same things. Caution card. Q-tips for cleaning, help cleaning the head. It's called a head cleaning tip. What's this little thing? This machine is set for power line of 220 volts, 60 hertz. Please refer to the instruction manual for any change of the above. Yeah, so this is a 220 model, so I got to figure out how to convert it to 120 if possible. I don't see a manual unless it's wrapped up in the machine, so let's take it apart and see. This is a lot fancier than the other Sony. This is how you adjust the voltage here. And I set it to 117. I'm doing this with one hand while using the camera, but to do this, you pull this out. And there you see all the options. 100 volts, 110, 117, 125, 220, 240. You got this 3-prong plug here, and you rotate it to where that little cutout is to expose the correct voltage. Then you got this little screw here. I just set it to 60 hertz. You use a flat blade screwdriver, and you turn it till it clicks. So I set to 60. I'll show you. I turn it to 50. Click, 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 click. So now it's set to 60 hertz. Now 120 volts is about standard, so I'm going to put it at 117. If it doesn't like it, I'll put it at 110. Now this is set for 100 volts. So put this back in. Push it in. So it's set for 117. Closest to 120 you can get. Got that little thing there. So this is a little bit fancier. And it's brand new, never used. A lot more grills on it. So I guess I should see if everything works on it, I guess. So I guess I should maybe open it up first. Give a run through on the outside first, and I'll get back. I couldn't figure out how to get the faceplate off. I did remove these 2 screws. It started to come off and couldn't. And I did remove the knobs. I can't get the thing out of the chassis. It's going to be complicated, this version. So it doesn't work. I have to go to professional for service because it's too complicated to open. I don't want to ruin anything. It's plugged in, set to 117 volts for right now. Let's fire up, see if it blows up. Smoke test! That lit up. And the motor's not going to run because there's no tape, so if I push up on this lever, it'll start up. Smoke test, take 2. Sounds like the motor's running. I'll give the heads a cleaning. I'll put a tape in. Well, let's see. Let me put the camera. Let me pause the camera. I can't. Let me pause it and put on play without ribbon and see if anything happens. Well, rotates, spins, this spins. Rewind, fast forward, everything works. Let me give the heads a cleaning. And I'll put a tape on it and see if we get audio. Well, just because it's mint doesn't mean it works. Sounds like it's playing too fast and there's no sound out the right, even out of the headphone jack. And you see that meter's not even working. And I can't figure out how to take this one apart to even spray anything down with contact cleaner. So the Panasonic's the only one that actually somewhat works around here. That one runs too slow. I don't know if I can get that one apart or not. You can't make these things, even vintage electronics aren't easy to work on. Just like GM cars. This tape plays at 7.5 inches per second and it's too fast. I even tried down the voltage from 117 to 110, didn't make a difference. So I tried adjusting the head, didn't work. The head does an adjustment there and one there. Nothing. So unless someone's got ideas, I'm gonna have to send this one out for repair somewhere. Oh well. Okay, figured out how to take it apart. Blades of plastic, spring loaded. That's the run capacitor. 3 prongs. These are 2. 1.5 UF and 0.5 UF, so it's dual rated. Spark arrestor, amplifier. Everything's intact, but it's not outputting sound out the right channel at all. And I don't know why it's running. If it's running too fast, then this thing's running. The motor's going too fast. It feels a bit warm. After the short time I used it, it's warm. So the capacitors, it could be the capacitor's bad. You know, it's outputting too much or something where it's not restricting the flow of voltage to the motor. I gotta see if I can find a dual capacitor cap like that, or if I can get away with the single one. I don't know. I'll do some research. See what's going on with this thing. Why is it going too fast, and why am I only getting sound out the left?